Dan, you were in Berea. You are back from Berea. What are the takeaways from the couple of days plus that you saw at Minicamp?
Well, Kevin Stefanski during OTAs called this a passing game, basically, and it kind of lived up to that as we went through these 3 days at Minicamp. It was a lot of 7-on-7 work. The offensive linemen at one point were just kind of doing sprints. They weren't even really doing team drills because there just wasn't a lot for them to do. So it was sort of a slower paced camp, a lot of installing, a lot of going through cadences. There was a little crowd noise mixed in, which was interesting. I think they were just trying to get a lot of the operation down on the offensive side of the football. And that's really kind of what they got accomplished this week.
When you look at it, who kind of opened some eyes? Who did you kind of go, well, that's interesting?
You know, it's the obvious one. It's Odell Beckham. The fact that I showed up there on Tuesday and they're starting individual drills and he's out there and there's no brace on his knee. He's doing everything he was being asked to do. Now, he didn't do every team drill. They held him out of some of those. Obviously, those are a little more stressful, but you saw him making cuts. You saw him going up and making catches. You know, the Browns put out a great photo of him going up and trying to make a one-handed catch. It looked like classic Odell Beckham Jr. So I think that was the big thing. Now, they didn't have him on the field today. They kept him off to the side, but, you know, that's just part of his plan. We didn't know if Odell was going to be ready for training camp. And you come away from this week and you absolutely believe he'll be ready to go on July 27th. And so to me, it's the obvious thing that was the most surprising was that Odell was out there and participating.
So what you're saying is all those social media things where we saw him working out, not tricky editing. He was actually doing it and he's ready to go.